Namaskar. In the last week, we had discussed a few concepts related to business and business environment. The viewers were also briefed about internal and external business environments last week. The general environment is composed of segments that are external to the firm. Although the degree of impact varies, these environmental segments affect all industries and the firms competing with them. The challenge to each firm is to scan, monitor, forecast and assess the elements in each segment to determine their effects on the firm. Effective scanning, monitoring, forecasting and assessing of all these factors is vital to the firm's efforts to recognize and evaluate opportunities and threats. In this week, we will be discussing one of the elements of macro environment, culture, in detail. Culture unites people. That is why before moving on to culture, let's acquaint ourselves with demographics first. It is conventionally said that management is man, material, machinery and money. Even if all the other AMs are excellent, it won't be of use unless the man is the right one in terms of quality, potential, motivation, commitment, etc. The size of population, age composition, growth rate, education, population density, linguistic and religious ethnic composition, entrepreneurial aspiration of the people, skill level of population, political ideologies and awareness, values and attitude of the people constitute the demographic environment. Demographic segments are commonly analyzed on a global basis because of their potential effects across countries' borders and because many firms compete in global markets. The demographic environment differs from country to country and from place to place within the same country or region. Demographic forces are changed with the change in age, gender, social class, ethnicity of the population. Demographic forces, like other environmental forces, provide opportunities and threats to business organizations. These demographic forces have major implications on business organizations, just like the other forces in the general environment. These forces also provide managers with opportunities and threats and can have major implications for organizations. Population can be divided into different generations, like people born during 1946 to 64 are termed as boomers. People born during 1965 to 1978 are known as Generation X, while people born during 1979 to 1994 are millennials. You people or the Generation Z includes all those who were born during 1995 to 2014. All these generations differ in their characteristics and hence have different implications for business organizations. Like the baby boom generation created opportunities and threats to many businesses. When these baby boomers were getting married during 80s, there was an increase in the demand of household appliances, which was taken in consideration by companies like Whirlpool Corporation and GE. They reaped the benefits of increase in sale of washing machines, dishwashers, dryers, etc. During their 50s, the baby boomers started planning for retirement. They invested in mutual funds and as a result, there was a boom in mutual fund industry. Later, after 20 years, baby boomers bought an upsurge in retirement communities. During that period, the cost for health care also increased. Generation X, which ranges from 1965 to 1978, still reads newspapers, magazines. They prefer listening to radio and watching TV. Companies making products for this age group can use these media channels to promote the products. Since this generation also uses digital technology, they research before buying, but they prefer in-person transactions. This generation grew up with minimal adult supervision. They were more of independent and were able to balance out their work life. They had wealth of knowledge and experience. Employers were very happy as the retention of Generation X was very easy due to their loyalty. Generation X shoppers prefer to spend more on food and wine. They value quality, customization and convenience. Their choices influenced the taste and buying behavior of future generations, thus making the Generation Y or the millennials loyal to the brands which were used by their parents was quite easy for those companies.